Well, it's about that time again. It's been 2 weeks, so it's time for a little garden update. I'm going to do the inside the cage one first, and then tomorrow or the next day I'll do the outside the cage one. They're getting kind of beat up out there with the sun, but I'll show them to y'all. Anyhow, let's get a look at what's going on inside the cage. I'll try to be quick. I'm going to kind of browse them this time. I'm not going to go plant to plant. It takes too long. Well, let's start with this. Yeah, these are from George, a friend of mine, who was nice enough to send me a couple Naga Vipers to replace the ones that died, so I thought I'd give them a shot at what they look like now. They're growing up quick, man. They're already almost probably 12 inches, 10 inches that one is. That one's probably 10 or 9. Pretty good. Doing good. They're going to get repotted here pretty soon. I'm going to get them in and bury a little bit of that stem to get them stable and call it a day. Thanks again, George. And here's what's looking like out here. This thing is going wild in here with the screen. I'm learning very quickly that the Florida sun is way too hot for peppers outside this screen because they are getting hammered out there. But these are doing incredible. They don't show any sign of heat stress at all. No pods dropping at all. So that's a good thing. At least half of them are doing good. I got shade cloth ordered for out there, a big ass piece of shade cloth. I'm going to try to hang up out there, but we'll see. That should help dramatically. Anyhow, let's start over here. We'll go to these jumbo Savannah 7s. I also put all my tags, as you can see, up on top of the post so I can see what the hell's going on finally. These are the two Savannah 7s. They're getting just huge. Got them kind of turned. Got some nice pods coming on there. I don't know if that's what they're supposed to look like. I think they're kind of elongated from what they're supposed to look like. I don't know though. Ed'll know when he sees them. But these are doing pretty nice, getting a lot of pottage under there. These back here are the giant boots that you can't really see what the hell's what, but underneath here they're growing pretty nice. I can't even see back in there to get back in there, but they're growing. They're starting to go pretty good. There isn't a ton on those, but on these, the King Nagas are ridiculous. These things are growing pods galore in here. I'll show you what some of these look like under here if I can get the damn branches up. These things are just loaded with huge pods. Just jumbo King Nagas. I was hoping they'd be as big as they said they were going to be. You never know. But all the way back in there, they're just some really nice looking pods. Here's the size of it so far. None of them are ripening yet. They're still growing. There's two of those, and I got the yellow boots right here from Joe. That was that giant yellow boot that I ate in one of my videos. These are coming along nice. They're starting to really pot up nice. They don't look a lot like a boot. They look, because he thinks they crossed with a bell, to be honest. That's what he thinks happened, because that's the only thing that was near him that could have got him so big. But I'll tell you what, the heat was ridiculous on that thing. Way hotter than a regular yellow boot. But look at some of these pods. If I can get this up in the air. See, they don't really have the boot shape. But tell you what, they were good. So I'm glad they're growing nice. And these are the boots from Ben, Indoor Harvest Gardens. These are growing more traditional, gnarly looking boots. Here's a nice one back there. It's a wicked little thing. Get that branch out of the way. There you go. There's too many damn branches. These plants are like fucking bushes. And this is the Cornish Naga from Paul in the UK. This is the F5 version. It's just now starting to pod up. Just some little ones on it. But the one from Volker, the F3, is kicking butt. This one's loaded with some killer looking Nagas, and they look true to form too, so that's nice. This is going to be hard to video back here. It's like I got no room. This is where I did my video. It's getting a little tight back here. Didn't quite leave enough room between here, I don't think. I'm trying to get down here. These are the bubble gums. This is the first one. It's got a little baby there. It's got some more back in there, but I don't know if I can really see them or if you're going to be able to see them. There's a bunch forming on that one. I just broke another branch off. It's too tight back here. Here's another one. This is the second one. This has got, looks like it's starting to turn almost. It's very little. Looks like the top's starting to turn red for some reason on that one already. Hell, I don't know where they are on here. It's too damn bushy. I can't find them. Gonna have to wait till they start turning red. Then there's the third one. See how different that looks? No calyx. Very small calyx. Or calyx, or whatever, however the hell you say that. See, this one doesn't have the big lily pad top. See that? So this one doesn't look like it's going to be a true strain. These are 3 Scorpion Butch Teas. I don't think I'm going to dig in there. You all know what they look like. They're kind of growing pretty true to form here. There's one of them. There's a bunch of them in there. This is an Infinity. This one on the end by itself. It's got some nice ones loading up on it. Pretty mean looking. These are the yellow brain strains. Got a bunch of them back there, just wrinkly, bubbly looking suckers. There's 3 plants of those. These plants are starting to get a tiny bit of yellowing. I don't know why, but the pods look damn good. So anyhow, that's one. That one's got a bunch on it actually. Oops, just kicked over a plant. That plant's no good anyhow. Let's see. Yeah, this one's pretty loaded here. Got some nice ones floating around on there. This is a regular brain strain. I don't think there's a lot on this plant. I haven't really been checking it too much. I don't think there's any on this plant actually. If there is, I don't see them. This one from Mike is the one that I ate that just was ridiculous. Got some pods way back in the shade. Kind of hard to see. But there's some nice ones coming up on that one, and there's another one right next to it with some killer pods on it. So this one's growing really good. It's got some nice pottage going on. This is a Primo. This one doesn't look super true, but I guess it's got some nice tails on them. But these are the first ones on the plant, so maybe they'll, well, that branch just broke off. I'm just doing some trimming while I'm in here. Holy crap. Here's the second one of the regular Primo. No tail on that one. It's odd. These have some nice mean little tails on it. That's a pretty big one. Pretty good size. There's a bunch back in there. This is an Assam Bujalokia India Carbon. Not a big plant. Never really got huge, but look at the pods on this. I believe it's crossed because they're not pointy like they're supposed to be, but damn are they huge. Let me get around here. Look at the size of some of these damn things. They look like they crossed with maybe a 7-pot or something, but we'll see how hot they are. Here's what they're supposed to look like. Here's another one. That's what they're supposed to look like. So here's a perfect one right there. Like a boot, only a little fatter. These are my poor 7-pot brown, the only remaining plant. The other ones I have cordoned off to the isolation area over there. I got about 4 or 5 plants over there that have that brown spot disease or whatever. They're out of the mix, man. I'm sick of them messing with other plants. This one had some issues too. I don't even know. It just isn't growing great, but it's starting to pot up. So, and they look right. I just tore a little leaf there. Not very big, but we'll see. Hopefully I get some, at least get some seeds for next year, but it's kind of disappointed in that. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Carolina Reapers. There's a short stocky one I said was growing really odd. That's because it's a cross. There's no way that's a Reaper. This one, see how little the leaves are and how short and squat it is? There's a Reaper. This one had problems. It's starting to come back now. And the regular ones that I had, the big boy, very disappointed in the yield from these, all of them. But this is the first one. That look like a Reaper to you? I don't think so. Neither do any of those. Or any of those. So that's not a reaper. That's a bummer. This one, I don't think I have, I bet there isn't 5 reapers hanging on all these plants total. Got a couple back here on this big one. This one is gnarly looking, but I think it's stunted. Hasn't grown in a while. Got some babies that look kind of true. And I think there's one up here somewhere. Well, there was. Who knows what the hell happened to it? I don't know where it went. There it is. That one looks pretty true. So we'll see. There's another infinity growing really nice. He's got some big boys hanging on it. Not a lot. This is a turbo pube. I moved him inside because I think the heat was just destroying it. Actually just dissolving the flowers. I mean, they just withered into nothing. So I don't know, it's still having problems though. They're getting pollinated. I watched a bee sit here and pollinate 5 or 6 right in a row, and they just fell off. So who knows? This is the other disappointment. The Jay's ghost scorpions. Look at that plant. It got that brown shit. This one got it. They both, I got rid of it on those two. They're gone. It's gone. They have pods on them, but they are not pretty plants, let me tell you. There's some gnarly looking ones on there though, but not traditional, that's for sure. This one's just got like 2 hanging on it. This one here has a bunch. These are all peach. And you'll notice the space. 2 of them are in quarantine because I got sick of messing with them. They actually have pods on them too, but this is my 7-pot lava. It's still not coming around. It isn't dying, but it just won't grow right. It's genetically flawed is my theory on that one. It's done this since day 1 as a seedling. Curly, twisting, freaking out leaves. Won't grow normal, but won't stop growing and die. There's that nasty Jay's red hanging there. That thing's going to be a mean one. Oh, where the hell did it go? There you go. But this plant, I keep picking stuff off this every day, and I'm about over it. It's going to go outside here in a minute. See, I catch them when they're about like that. But that's not good. See that little brown stuff at the bottom? That'll just turn into horrible. And that's that. That's the inside grow so far. Can't complain. This side of the garden over here is just ridiculous how big it's getting. It's like a damn hedge. I'm seriously thinking about taking 1 pot out of each row and just spreading them out a little. I'm definitely going to do it. And just put them outside, I guess. I don't know where else to put them. Give them a little more room. They're already a little too tight this way. See how close they are? It's like too tight. They just don't have room to spread out. But I'm going to get them outside once I get the shade cloth up. I'm going to cloth that whole area out there, all the way the entire square out there. Going to try. We'll see if this theory works. And then I got to make it so it comes down in hurricanes. When I get a hurricane, I got to be able to get it off quick. Anyhow, that's the grow. I will catch you guys later, and thanks for watching.